So, is Jack set to cheat on Denise? A set of news has been revealed. Chris Crenshaw has confirmed a big news story for Jack and Denise, with the tagline, "One of them will do something they'll regret." I'm not saying it's Jack, but it's Jack. Let's be fucking real. Denise has already cheated on him earlier in the year. She's not making that mistake again. But, you know, I'm not saying that Jack's either cheating on Denise with Stacey or Sam. But, come on now. Let's be fucking honest here. So, yes, EastEnders boss Chris Crenshaw has confirmed the news story for Jack and Denise will air this autumn. The couple have had a difficult time this year as Jack struggled to forgive Denise for nearly cheating on him with bad boy Ravi Galati. The couple have been dragged further into Ravi's dark world through his previous relationship with Denise's daughter Chelsea Fox, and they've also come to terms with Jack's son, Ricky Jr., becoming a teenage father. Fuck me, they're plugging all the keywords into this one. The search engine optimized right fucking here. All the articles. With Denise's involvement in the Christmas death mystery, all still to come, producer Chris Crenshaw has hinted to Inside Soap there are difficult times ahead for the Fox Brannings. There we are. Here's the meat and taters. Listen up. Denise and Jack have had a really rocky year because of what happened between her and Ravi at the hotel, and because of what happened with Amy and what's been going on with Ricky Jr. The producer went on, everything seemed to have settled down for them at the moment, but as we moved through the autumn, things in the marriage aren't as healed as the one would like or would hope, and it does lead to one of them doing something they'll regret. I'm excited about that one. Not said by me, said by Chris Crenshaw. So, yeah, Piggy, initial thoughts. Why does Jack cheat on Denise?
No. The real reason is why did this article come out at like 10 o'clock at night and not 10 in the morning?
Yeah, not really sure why.
Just want to peel back the curtain because this is probably going out in the morning.
Yes.
Friday is my day off. Usually, it's supposed to be my day off, and Astra's like, "We'll record in the morning." I just went, "No, we're not fucking doing it Friday." I told you.
It's supposed to be my day off too, but we obviously have the final of the Super Soap Week, and that's 2 hours of fucking soap. So it'll be great fun. But yes, let's not spend too long dwelling on this. We are, rolling out of bed. Oh, bloody hell, some news at 11 o'clock. What the fuck?
I'm wide awake, mate.
I'm awake, mate. I've been playing some Football Manager, got a new goalkeeper. He's called Endurance Johnson. Oh, what a name. But yes, essentially this is hyping up. Let's be honest. So out of Denise and Jack, one of them did basically cheat on the other, and she felt the fucking consequences throughout the bulk of the year. She's been treated like absolute fucking dirt for what she did. But Jack, he's stepping up. He's being a bit more of a hard man. He's threatening Theo. Like, he's being a bit seedier. He's being a bit more like our favourite, Max Branning. And I'm not saying they're also bringing back Lauren. And also, imagine if Max came back and suddenly Jack's with Stacey and he's like, what the fuck?
Putting my thinking cap on, I feel like Chris Crenshaw wants to do a soft reboot of sorts. Obviously, you can't reboot a soap. You can try. But, it gets very murky. I don't know if Neighbours did a soft reboot or not.
They did, yes.
Oh, they did. See, it gets confusing because then you contradict storylines the previous happened. But I'm just bringing this up because Chris Crenshaw seems like he wants to go back to the status quo. So,
he
Phil
wants
goes back.
To just completely imagine that the John Sen, Kate Oates era didn't happen. That 2019 to 2022 didn't happen. None of it happened. Fuck off. Whoop. Memory wiped. Didn't happen. It's genuinely what he's done. He's corrected all of the shit.
So basically, what do I mean by the status quo? Well, there's a jigsaw puzzle here, so I will put the pieces together. So the status quo to me is he wants to either get Sharon back with Keanu, which I don't know. He's a literal man-child. Sharon back with Phil, which is more likely. Jack not with Stacey. I'll tell you why. Jack goes back to Sam. I would say Ronnie or Roxy, whichever one he fucked.
She's dead.
Yeah, she's dead, obviously. So, Stacey goes back to Martin, and then obviously
Kat and Alfie.
Even though personally, I would bring back Haley just to piss off people.
Yeah.
But and then obviously in 2024 or 2025, when Mick Carter eventually returns, it will be back to drawing a blank.
I'm not sure
Linda
who
and
Linda would get with.
Mick when Mick comes back.
Yeah, but like, I feel like when Mick inevitably comes back, you either have it be the story that Linda has had opportunities with other men that she's just not taken, or she's just married again and she's like happily like settled down. Maybe she gets back with Max. I don't know. They wouldn't.
Exactly.
It was a terrible, toxic fucking affair. It
Also,
was classic Max Branning, but you know.
Also, it's because we technically have already gone back to the status quo, technically, because we have seen Ian get with Cindy, even though me and Ash say his true love is Jean?
Yes, Jane.
Not Jean Slater.
Not Jean.
Jane, isn't it?
Yes. Yeah, Jane Beale.
Yeah.
Yeah, like, I hope we're heading in that direction as well, as Chris Clench, he loves the fucking soap, he does. He has these are the pairings. These are the actual pairings. These are what deserves to be. This is what I want in my soap, you know. And does feel like he's heading towards that. And Denise and Jack, they have become something a lot more interesting over the last year. Obviously, the last couple of years for them were absolutely fucking torrid. They did nothing. It was garbage. It was the most sexless marriage I've ever seen in my life.
There was also Dan and Angie.
True.
So it was the second.
True. That was very sexless. But you know, like obviously Denise has had a lot more like shades into a character, a lot more nuance, a lot more development. And you know, I'm not saying Denise could do better than Jack, but I'm also saying I'd happily have Jack Branning fucking warm my bed whilst he's doing his own shit. I don't care if he farts and wafts the fucking covers up like, fucking hell. You know, like, he's a sexy man, but are they soulmates? Are they supposed to be together? No. It's just a bit of convenience. Let's unite the families.
My stance on this basically is, although I don't want them to go back to the status quo, because I think freshening up relationships is the better thing to do. Obviously, I know why Chris Clenshaw wants to do it, because you want to make people who were familiar with soaps more familiar with soaps by going, you remember that couple you watched in 2010, now they're back together, and that's it. But I prefer fresh. But what I'm trying to say is, in the story narrative that I am picturing, having Jack sleep with Stacey would not make sense for the Christmas storyline, in my opinion, because why is Denise then so friendly to Stacey if Jack's the one who cheated on Denise with Stacey?
Know that they are friendly, right? Like, yeah, sure, they're all like they're united by this trauma of someone dying in front of them and one of them having killed them. Like, I'd imagine they're united against the big bad, right? So they don't need to necessarily be friendly. But I also don't really think the blame would be on Stacey so much. That's why it could just be like a quick bunk up, or it could be with Sam. And obviously, if it's with Sam, Sam's not involved, you know. I don't know. It feels like, as much as like, I don't know. I can see both ways with the kind of innate pairings. The pairings, if you had to pick them out on the page, you'd go, yeah, Kat and Alfie, yeah, Phil and Sharon. You go back to those classic ones because they haven't been seen under this new writing, under this new direction, right? So hopefully, like, the status quo would settle them back down, but still be quite explosive in its nature. As, you know, Chris Clenshaw's not bringing back Kat and Sharon to fucking just exist and do nothing. Bringing back Kat and Sharon to fucking re-establish Phil as, like, kingpin, you know, make Sharon the fucking queen of the square, rather.
There's Phil Mitchell.
You know, like Kat and Alfie, cheeky chappy, maybe I'm not saying they get a place or something, but you know, you could easily see Alfie trying to blag someone a fucking cab ride, like on the fucking speaker, and they just be loving it, you know. So ultimately, why is Jack cheating on Denise, and why is it the case? Well, Denise can't be doing it again. Like,
Now see me and Ash think different of ourselves. Ash wants a more campy, relaxed environment, so he wants everything to be a status quo. Me, on the other hand, just like wrestling, I like when it's batshit crazy. Like, many people hate Tony Khan because he does some crazy tweets. He recently did one going, John Cena and Undertaker's streak was ended when they appeared on NXT and it got under 1 million. Which buckled me, but that was an example. I like batshit crazy. So if I was Chris Crenshaw, I would have Denise cheat on Jack with Theo Hawthorne.
Yeah, all right. I'm not going to listen to any of that. I'm going to act like you didn't say that. But no, I'm not. I'm not saying I like it. I love it. I love the chaos. I love the fucking chaos. Let's not paint me as some fucking nun fucking watching it and be like, oh my god, you've seen that. I'm not Dot in the later years. Like, oh, I see. I'm not fucking hitting that every time.
No, I know, but you're the more relaxed one. You're the more relaxed one. Where I'm like, fuck it, have a big explosion every week. Who gives a shit?
But essentially, what I want Jack to cheat on Denise with Stacey, have it be pretty dodgy, set the scenes for when Lauren comes back. Lauren tells Max comes back in a while, maybe not Christmas, but at some point, and goes, what the fuck? Obviously, this sets up Jack to be a potential victim at Christmas, because maybe he handles the aftermath bad, maybe he hurts both Stacey and Denise, not physically, but just fucks them over or something. And then we go from there. Sets up Jack as a villain. He is the one with the cufflinks currently. Just
don't
a note.
see it.
I don't see it either. But it creates another potential victim, as well as Keanu's now up there, since he's trying to fucking fleece fucking Sharon for her child to get parental rights.
See, the problem I have with it, if it's Keanu, I know this is about the Jack Branning news, but if it's Keanu who's dead on Christmas on the floor, I can't wait when we do the review and fucking kid Keanu comes out and goes, why was I murdered? Why was I murdered?
Yeah, it's simply just as we're gonna. Obviously, this will wrap up very soon, but just to kind of express, obviously, you can tell how invested a producer is in a story with how much oomph they give it. If they do a serial killer storyline and they just kill throwaway characters that were introduced to be in the storyline, you can tell that they didn't give a fuck, right? You can tell that they're like, this is fun, but this is just a stockholder. Gray did kill Tina. He killed Kush. Chantel was established. Those are 3 fairly established characters. That meant the show was giving it the full 100%. That's why I can't see Jack or Keanu being the one who dies at Christmas.
See, I don't know if we'll record it afterwards. Probably not.
No.
But I want to make a video of why people were killed in the 2010s for just being killed. Because you obviously had you had Roxy and Ronnie, you had Kush, you had fucking
Abby,
Chantel, Abby, not Lauren, Lucy, which I understand.
Derek, Branning, all these fuckers that just got killed off unceremoniously for no reason.
Pat Butcher, which, no, I understand Pat Butcher, but Pat Butcher.
I mean, she's like, I could have been here for another 10 years. But yeah, no, good idea. We'll log that one, and we'll simply pose the question to the viewers. What do you think's going to happen with this big news story? Is Denise going to cheat on Jack? Is Jack going to cheat on Denise? Is it not going to be an affair storyline? Is it not going to be a cheating? Is Jack just going to fucking accidentally wear her nightie and snap it in 2? And then it's going to be a big blow-off feud. Christmas, dead body. You broke my fucking nightie, you son of a bitch.
Is it a nightie?
I don't know. I don't know how you'd rip a nightie, but the shit that a woman's sleeping. There's some of them big old baggy little fucking dress. Yeah. There we are.
Could you imagine it was Keanu who killed Jack and he was like,
Jesus.
You broke my train set. How could you?
My yogurts. No. He pushes him shitly. Or just throws the fiercest punch ever known to man and just knocks him out in one blow. But there we are. Is Jack set to cheat on Denise? Is Denise set to cheat on Jack? Is it not going to be an affair? Is it just going to be a simple little accidental kiss? But Denise is like, you fucked me up the whole rest of this year for for snogging Ravi. You're not getting away with this, you little rat. Tell us in the comment section down below. I've been Ash for Watching Walford, been joined by Piggy.
I've been Piggy from Watching Walford. Join us on Twitter/X, Instagram, and Twitch at Watching Walford. Subscribe to us on YouTube. We're on the road to 300. I nearly said 400. And just remember, I don't want things to go back to the status quo. I feel like everyone's stories is told. We need new relationships. We need new friendships. I just don't want sorry, Kid Keanu, I just don't want the same yogurt being bought over and over again because you liked it once. Like, alright, I know strawberry yogurt was nice the first time I had it, but you didn't need to buy it from me 6 other times, Gran. Like, fuck off.
It's like clever.
No wonder
when you're given a lunchbox and it's like, oh, time to eat the fucking 100th Kit Kat in the fucking row. Oh.
No wonder you got pushed down the stairs, Gran.
It's like, it's still good, but I just had enough. I've just had enough of things, Jeff. But thank you for watching. We've been Watching Walford. Catch us in the next one. And hopefully the next news video we record isn't at midnight. Legends. Bye-bye.